How y'all doing, gatherers? Woo! Happy Sunday. It is good to be with you. It's been a wild day. Wild day here in Chelsea. A lot of family around, a lot of love, a lot of hanging with my almost 3-week-old daughter Willa. That was a good one. And it's really like, weather-wise, it doesn't get better right than September in New England. Now, I know, once you get into October, you get, once you get into October, you get the beautiful colors changing. Things are wonderful. But it's still sunny in September. It's still warm like summer. So nice to be with you. It's Supergirl's birthday today. Texted her today, asked her if there were any songs I could play for her. We're going to start off with 3 Supergirl songs on this perfect Sunday evening. Nice to be with you, gatherers. 'Paint chips off the BAFTAs every time he slams the door. She don't mind waiting much, it's who she's waiting for. One month on the hustle, another on the grind. They don't need to get ahead, just a little less behind. And she dreams Colorado, and she's holding up her hand. Yeah, she's praying for an answer, but it don't land. Nah, it don't land. Ain't salvation a river flowing, it's a mountain road, winding plain. 18-ton of gravel, 20-ton of clay. The pits ain't ever been a place for saving up your pay. Squirreling 25 for shifting. In a couple months he'd have a grand. The plan always works perfect. Gee, that bottle's in his hand, and he dreams in Colorado, and he's holding up his hand. Yeah, he's praying for an answer. Nah, it don't land. Nah, it don't land. We all look on the horizon, miss these moments on the ground. Let him shine, let him shine, let him shine. Same distinct reason. Sometimes I don't know when they find. keep on coming. The wheel it keeps on turning. Sometimes they find happiness, others they are sad. But that freckled little girl's the dream they never thought they had. And we dream of Colorado, and we hold it up our hands. Yeah, we pray for an answer. It don't land. Whew. It don't land. Ain't salvation a river flowing? It's a mountain road. It's a winding plain. Hoorah! Hoorah! Okay. I can't tell. Am I backwards or forwards tonight? Am I playing lefty or righty? I think it's not as confusing as it usually is. Is that better? Big Sox game tonight. Anyone Sox fans out there? Man, it has been a tough series against the Yankees. I've been talking shit with my friends in the Asbury Jukes, all New York guys. It's tough. Sometimes those Yankees just have our number. For those of you tuning in from other parts of the world, this entire topic may be confusing to you. But man, it's baseball, and the biggest rivalry in baseball is Boston team and the New York team, and it is one of the things that many of us here in Boston kind of we love the rivalry. It's a beautiful thing. Except when we lose, then we hate the rivalry. It's a particularly tough loss last night. We were ahead, we loaded the bases, they hit a grand slam to win the game. I mean, who needs it? Pretty fun to watch the Sox too with like a newborn in your lap. That's been that's made fall ball that much more enjoyable. All right, one of Supergirl's favorites, I know. Old school song. Hadn't been on an album yet, and yeah, it's one I like singing with Supergirl when we hang out together too. Oh, you know what? I've switched the thing. And now my G is in a bad spot. Did you guys notice that? Did you notice that? It's got to go in a nice... There we go. Whew. Whew. Okay, here we go. ornates the prickly pines, nestled in the cleavage of the higher ground. Now spin like the words that stumble from the haunted mind, running from the shadows of the darker sound. I'll grow with the grace, fly like in the awning field, crossing all the spectrum like a spreading fire. And I'll sing with the strength of 20 million voices strong, rising with the passing of a shared desire. I'll wait for pretty harmony. Summer dress she looks for me, it makes me feel her life. I'll sting like the bee, its selfless churning might and will, shouting loud its presence out before it dies. And I'll fly with the speed of cannonballs and planes of steel, soaring across the heavens with a soaring cry. I'll wait for pretty harmony. Summer dress she looks for me and makes me feel alive. The strength of 20 million forces strong, rising with the passion of a shared desire. And I'll wait for pretty harmony. She will arrive. And with its summer dress she looks for me. Makes me feel okay then. Cheers. Old school. That may very well be your well-told cup, Susie. I'm sorry. It was, I can't remember what gig it was, but I had to borrow it from her in an emergency situation. I have since found my own well-told cup. By the way, well-told, just so you all know, incredible contributors to the Ramble this year. And they ended up donating $7,000 to our cause. And they were matching donations that came in. They inspired some other anonymous donors to match along with them. It was a really amazing thing, and so we're grateful for their friendship, and just keep your glasses out of my reach. I might steal them in a given show. You never know. Well. As some of you can appreciate, every superhero needs a fearless sidekick of some sort. And so Supergirl wanted to throw one out to Superbud. I have a feeling some of you other gatherers will appreciate this song as well. Dirty little puddle, waiting for some boot to come and splash me away. So I lie in my bed, close the shades, bury my head, like if I had high long enough, thinking you got it good, making no an oak tree, strong like an oak tree, the sturdiest thing around. But sometimes I feel like a scraggly sprig of clover, waiting for someone to come and pluck me at the ground. So I walk around this town, slouch down low, getting down like a high long enough. Pretty like a sunset, pretty like a sunset for anyone to see. But sometimes I feel like a ball rolling over, all thick and bloated, passing up the sea. So I drive at night, far from home, far from sight, like if I hide you long enough, thinking Supergirl set. Uh-huh. Oh, there are definitely cacti all around. We got serious cacti going. Yep. I actually got excited the other day while I was playing, and my elbow hit this guy, and I had to take the spines out of my little elbow, the little spines out of my big elbow, uh, after the gathering was over. But yeah, we have a lot of cactus around, and I'm not quite sure how that's gonna work when Willa can run around. Um, yeah, not the most baby safe apartment ever. Um, okay, so let's talk a little bit about what's gonna happen tomorrow because uh, I am excited. I'm excited about what's going to happen tomorrow. At noon tomorrow, tickets are going to go on sale for our winter gathering, our first annual, hopefully annual, but our first ever gathering trip. And we announced this early or midweek last week. We announced it, and or maybe it was late last week. I can't even remember, but it has been crazy. As promised, we have opened up pre-sales to our amazing gathering series member supporters, and for those of you who don't know what that means, we're in chapter 2 of the gathering series right now. I like to call it, or we like to call it. We did 500 in a row. These days, we're at a more, I would say, sustainable pace. Although there are things that I miss about playing and hanging with y'all every night. We play once a weekend. We hang once a weekend together, and we hang on Tuesdays together. Usually, when I'm not on paternity leave, the weekend the weekend gathering is we just take you along. We take you on board with to a band show, and you get to come hang with the band. But these days, even the weekend shows are just you and me, at least for a little while until we're back out on the road again. So we are in chapter 2 and of the Gathering series, and in this chapter there are a bunch of y'all, and I appreciate you so much, who have decided to become member supporters of the Gathering series. This will always be a free series. This will always be free. You will always be able to be here and be a part of these live streams as long as they exist. You are welcome here. But there are those of you who have decided to support us with a monthly contribution to keep the engines humming. And man, since we started chapter 2, I just want to thank you all. So many of you have joined us, and man, it's really feeling like an exciting and sustainable thing that is gonna keep growing and keep blossoming, and I love that. And because of you, we've been able to work pretty hard at putting together our first in-person gathering trip, January 1st through 4th, in Fairleigh, Vermont. Right near Hanover, New Hampshire, kind of near the border of New Hampshire and Vermont. So like mid-eastern Vermont, for those of you who know New England. There is an amazing resort there called Lake Maury Resort. It is this awesome, old-school, windy, historic spot on a beautiful lake, and they have completely reserved their entire resort for us. The entire resort is gonna be empty, save for us gatherers during our winter gathering days. There's about, I think, 100 rooms, give or take, available for you gatherers to stay in, and we encourage for those of you that have couples friends or friends and you want to kind of bunk together in rooms. That's awesome. And of course, you don't have to stay at the event. When you buy tickets to the Winter Gathering Series, you're buying it where you get breakfast and dinner each day. They have an awesome kitchen staff, by the way. That's one of the things I'm most excited about. We wake up, we eat breakfast together. There's an acoustic concert. The afternoon is open time for you all to get to actually meet each other in person. I am sure people will be crowdsourcing activities. There are amazing facilities at the resort. There is pool and a pool for swimming. There is pool for shooting, and ping pong cards, exercise room, and a spa. But it's also in this like beautiful outdoor amazing spot. So when the lake is frozen, there's ice skating, there's snowshoeing, cross country skiing. When there's not snow on the ground, there's hiking. It's just, I couldn't think of a better spot. We come together in the evening. We have dinner each night, and then me and my bandies hit the stage and we play till we all pass out. That's basically the plan for 3+ days. That's it. So I want to tell you all who are gathering tonight, I want to warn you that it's already, before tickets even go on sale from our member supporters, I mean, the place is maybe half booked already. So there are not a ton of spots left. And you know what, Daniel, I think you should come in from Brazil. I think that you should take a flight and come in and gather with us in Brazil. I know we have gatherers from South America. I know we have gatherers from Germany, Argentina, Australia, France, all across the world. All across the world, we've seen gatherers hop on and join us. So stay tuned. There is a page with all the information about the Winter Gathering trip on our website, and my friend Robin just posted a link right there, so you can find out all the information you need to find out about the trip, and you can be ready at noon tomorrow to make sure you buy your tickets. And then once you buy your ticket for the Gathering series, for the Gathering winter trip, then you can book your room with the hotel. And so when you buy a ticket, you will get a code, and then you use that code when you call the hotel, when you call the resort, and you just give them your code, and they'll let you know if there are still rooms left. So that's the exciting stuff that's happening this week. I can't wait. I'm excited for the tickets to finally go on sale. I'm excited that already we have a ton of awesome gatherers joining us. And then I'm gonna have to wait for 3 months until it actually happens. That's gonna be the hardest part, I think. Okay. Well, if some of you saw my post earlier on today, you know I got to spend a weekend with my little sister Lisa. That was really special. She got to meet my daughter Willa for the very first time, and a great thing. My ma lives right down the road in Watertown. Some of you all know her, Joanne Hamill. So I was just filled up with them, with love, with family. I asked Lisa and Ma if they had requests for tonight, so I'm gonna start with Lisa's. This is called Souls 4. It all starts here it all starts here. Our minds are connected, that's my words in your ear. And we got 7 hours till daybreak come. You could talk about the finer points, roll them off your tongue, and I'll soak it in like a maple in the rain. Come again, come again, come again. And my soul's raw, and the one who wants it, that's the way I like it now. My soul's fall. Talk about the real thing deep into the evening. My soul's all hanging in the kitchen, drinking what you're mixing. My soul for soaking in time. I could change the world with the power of my mind. Do one long, rugged conversation at a time, and I'm good to the last stop at the rock bottom on a chasm that we open every time we get it started. You can keep it to yourself, you can tell it to your friends. Come again, come again, come again. My soul's fall, and I won't see that's the way I like it. My soul's fall. Talk about the real thing deep into the evening. My soul's fall. Hanging in the kitchen, drinking what you're mixing. Yeah, my soul's fall. Soaking in time. Yeah, no, no, hey. Okay. Cheers, Lisa. Well, the beautiful thing about my mom, not only, not only is she a great songwriter, musician, music educator, and just a great person, but since day one, since I started writing songs, she's always been the first person that I always share a new song with, and she has been both my biggest supporter and my most honest supporter. And not only has she inspired, I think, my community activism and my musicianship, but also she has made my music better over the years. So challenging, I think, for her to just choose one song when given the opportunity, so she chose two. And I'm going to play them both. So there. This is a song that I never shared before the Gathering series. And I think I've only played it once or twice. It's called Falling In. We'll see how I do. Gotta get this right. So. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Sorry, take two. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. It's about to be take three. I've seen your safety line tied round me all the time. I felt it's pulling like a stranglehold. And now that it's exposed, just promise never to let go. Because I'm falling in over my head. Falling in. Hey, hey, hey. I had to get away, so I took off that day. I watched you tremble as you saw me go. Now I'm falling overboard. I only wanted to explore. Now I'm falling over my head. Falling in. Hey, hey, hey. Don't let me. Cheers. Man, I still have not nailed that song. I'll tell you. Couple attempts, I still haven't kind of quite gotten it right yet. It's hard, man. That's a song. During the Gathering series, I dusted off. It's 18-year-old song that I never ended up sharing with anyone besides my mom, probably. That's been one of the joys of this series. not only getting to stay connected with those of you listeners out there, you members of this community, but also getting to dig real deep into the songs that I've written my whole adult life. Most of that time, there were not a lot of people listening to the music. Some would argue there still aren't a whole lot of people listening to the music. They would have a point. It's all relative. But there is something really rewarding about getting to dig deep, not just about it not being just about a performance, about sounding good, playing good, being good, being entertaining, but that the art is the sharing of my journey as an artist, right? And that's a rewarding thing for me. It's one of the reasons I'm really looking forward to the Winter Gathering trip and maybe trips to come. Oftentimes it feels like, even when we play a long show, right? And some of our longer shows can be, 3+ hours, right? We'll play long shows. Sometimes they're 2-hour shows. It all depends on the club, the theater, the festival, the situation, right? But even those oftentimes don't feel like, it's just different. It's a performance. And yes, we can dig into some lesser known songs and we can have some fun experiments. And obviously our goal as a band is to never spend an entire concert in our comfort zone. And we love that, and I love that, and that's all rewarding. But there is something special about having 3 days, 6 long concerts to just dig deep into the art that we make, and the journey that we've had together, tell some stories. And but that's only part of the thing that excites me about the Winter Gathering trip. The other part really is that I just feel like this community has become so inspiring and powerful, and I want to facilitate that. I want to keep facilitating that as much as possible. And I love the fact that I keep hearing about so many of you gatherers and ramblers, community members, going to see some of the other artists that have played with us in the past, meeting up with each other at other shows, doing things together. That's rewarding to me. Okay, I'll shut up. This is Ma's other request for tonight. We had just enough time to spend. Oh, touchdown. We have made many rhyme, my friend. solid ground, and it feels so good to touch down. We are all in tonight, right now. Hey. Touchdown. We have turned out alright somehow. Oh yeah. Oh, touchdown. Yeah. Lord, their beauty's lost its charm. And if I stayed there long, I knew I'd come to harm. I knew you'd turn me right around, and it feels so good to touch down. In that time you can find me anywhere I may hide. In that time you can find me anywhere I may hide. In that time you can find me anywhere I may hide. In that time you can find me anywhere I may hide. When it's time to touch down. For my cheers. There she is. Welks, Ma. You should see Ma hanging out with her little granddaughter. Whew. Gets me. Pretty special thing. Okay, so we know what's going on Monday, right? We talked about this. Tickets are going on sale for the winter gathering. Guess what's happening on Tuesday? Yes, we're gathering again, but we're going to bring a little something back. A little Tuesday tradition. That's right, friends. Science Tuesday is happening this week, which means, in theory, unless I screw it up, we will have a visit from our friend Karina Smith, who will be joining us for some science trivia, as well as hopefully the sharing of some music. So that's going to be really fun as well. 2 days from now. So there. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink till the wind at our back. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses, let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glance of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us, none we see, is to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around in good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses, let us drink to this time that we had. For these moments pass lightly, won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses, let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me, let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who are with us. Here is to us, none we see, is to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to the land, good company. Here's to the future, here's to the past. Let us drink one night slow, let us drink one night fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Thank you for hanging with me. Thanks for dealing with my ripped shirt. If you look closely, you'll probably see some spit stains right around here. Walk in the park. We had a little incident. It's been a nice Sunday evening with y'all. Thank you for keeping me company. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you soon.